AsalamAlykum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Don't let the presumption of people's opinions prevent you from doing something. Well, I think a lot of people have a stigma in their mind that simply by thinking about how people react or what the mass appeal is, that you'll be pressured into doing something. It's very similar to peer pressure. And I think a lot of online influencers and people on YouTube, they do this as well. They go into the frame of mind that they have to please everyone around them and what's popular on YouTube and fit into this mold on who to be and what to perform and what drives their content. So this is a very sad fact that people have to appeal to the masses in this regard without any regard to greater endeavors. And maybe it's challenging for the believer to really truly, go against the status quo, to go against where all the fish swim and be the one fish that swims in the opposite direction. It's adversity, it's challenging, but do not let fear drive your decision making. When a sheep gets afraid of a dog, and then the sheep are in herds because they're group animals, all the sheep will bunch up together because that's how they protect themselves. And even though they're scared the entire time, their natural instinct is to stay together. So you can be a sheep, you can be a lion, there's a lot of different metaphors out there. But what I'm trying to say is don't let your perception or your presumption affect your ambition. Because you have to detach yourself sometimes and say that you're going to do something regardless of what other people tell you to do. Because a lot of people will try to play it safe. They want job security, they want salary, they want all this stuff. And it's mainly because they're afraid of, the negative side of things if they risk too much, if they sacrifice too much. And for me, I've already done that. I've already made those sacrifices. I've been to jail. I didn't mean to go to jail. It just so happened that I did. And it was unfortunate that I did because it prevented me from working and it set me back in terms of progress, because while I was in jail I wasn't able to have any source of income, and in many ways it really put my success at a standstill. And before anybody tells you anything about people that are in jail and people that are incarcerated, every circumstance is different. And it's not healthy to group everyone into one type of stereotypical group and to just judge them all the same, because not everyone's the same. Human nature, says that people should be Constitution, for example. We have the right for the pursuit of happiness. That is our constitutional right, pursuit of happiness. What does that mean? Well, for me, that means driving a Rolls Royce, wearing a Rolex, practicing Islam, telling other people about the faith of Islam, being a Muslim, living in a nice house, and doing good deeds and charitable works. Is that looked down upon in society? I don't know. I think there's a negative perception with people that have a stigma towards Islam and Muhammad, peace be upon him. And for some people, it's not the status quo in their hometown to say